that manufactured.
The Pat McAfee Show.
There'll be no rules for our guests, for us, for the things we can talk about. Yes,
speaking his mind.
I've never had a problem expressing my opinions or my thoughts or anything like that.
While being relatable.
I haven't had that manufactured fake-ass celebrity that a lot of people have whenever they go on those big networks. I've had a chance to really build my crew, build my following, build my audience.
And ridiculous.
What am I supposed to do? So I'm supposed to look at something that I can definitely afford and say, nah. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
The Pat McAfee Show starts in 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. It is Feel Good Friday, October 29th, 2021, and this show begins right now. Yeah! Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. We started a little bit late here on youtube.com/The Pat McAfee Show on this incredible spooky Halloween edition of Feel Good Friday because we had a full system failure. Woo! But X Factor, Bob Ross, Brett Michaels, Bud Light, a gamer, and goddamn Russell Wilson pieced this thing back together behind a glass in record pace and record time. To all of you fine gentlemen, including Jeff Hardy, Mitt, thank you for your hard work back there, boys.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you back there, boys. Foxy can't cut the cameras, I don't think, so he can't get the shot of the boys, but I just want to let everybody know, when Connor came in this week and said, hey, we need to dress up on Friday.
Yeah.
We need to have costumes on. We need to let the internet know that although Halloween might be a tradition that not everybody celebrates and loves, we are a group of people that enjoy this once-a-year festival of dressing up like an asshole.
Yeah!
I wasn't on board early. I said, Connor, I don't know what you're planning on dressing up like, but it better be good if you're making all of us do that. I want to let you know that at Boston Connor, at Ty Schmidt, at Tone Diggs, and my wife, who thought of this idea, went ahead and stepped into the batter's box and hit home runs. At Boston Connor, Kenny fucking Powers.
Hell yeah!
Hey,
you're fucking out!
Yeah, I love what you're doing right here.
Me too. I might dress like this legitimately for the next 2 months of my life until the season's over, perhaps, but I love Halloween. We might have to do costumes every single Friday. And when I say we, I mean I will probably dress up every single Friday now.
Well, I would like to say this. We chose to dress up one time, make it an optically pleasing show, a video-like show, and then our video system crashed right before we went live. It is difficult for me to move my mouth as this, you know, old Italian Pat man.
Hell yeah.
People are calling me Paisan. Oh, no.
Patty Paisan.
Oh, no.
Paisan Pat.
Paisan. Oh, no.
No, it looks unbelievable.
Oh, no. People are saying, hey, Paisan Pat.
Yeah.
The memory's starting to go with the old age.
Well, I have this cigar in my mouth. These things taste terrible. I don't know how AJ does this all day, every day, but I will say, this is the year 2061. This is probably what I'm going to look like. 2 watches, 2 pinky rings, two chains here. How you doing? Keep it moving.
Wow.
Incredible glasses, white tank top, jumpsuit. I am a Irish, German, Scottish, old Italian man. Having an absolute blast. I wish the bet would have hit last night.
Yeah.
That would have made today even better. I would have came in full.
Oh, man.
Hey, FanDuel. Hey, FanDuel. That's your family, huh? Took over $9 million. We had 50-some thousand people riding alongside the risk-free same-game parlay last night. And although that game might have started out a bit boring, and although it wasn't that explosive early, as the game went on, and we got to watch Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur piece together a strategy when they were out certain players and people, that was a boring style of football. There was a run game going. A.J. Dillon started. Aaron Jones got going. Aaron Rodgers started finding players we had never heard of before. But as the game ticked on, 1 leg down, 2 leg down, 3 leg down, 4 leg down, 4 out of the 6 legs hit. We needed overtime for that risk-free same-game parlay to hit with 50-some thousand people riding alongside of us and over $9 million out of FanDuel's bank account. But instead, AJ Green just stopped playing football in the middle of the play. What the fuck happened? Kyler Murray's asking the same question. So are all the Cardinals fans. What are we doing out here? Who knows? Rasul Douglas, West Virginia Mountaineer, makes a massive play.
Massive play.
And wins that thing. I enjoy Thursday night football when it's good football. Last night was good football because one team had to adjust, completely play a different style of football. They did that. They were patient. In the Arizona Cardinals, although they lost the game, when you don't have Nuke on the field as much as he was, fighting through a hamstring injury, getting it over for our risk-free same-game parlay.
Unbelievable.
Thank you, Nuke. Thank you, Nuke. He was subbing himself back in there. Kyler's making plays. The defense is without J.J. Watt going forward, but nonetheless, great football game. At Ty Schmidt, Coach Sirianni, what are your thoughts on last night's game?
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. It really was.
Not as incredible as how you look right now.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I didn't know right there whether or not I should go into Sirianni, but then I realized when I do that, it's kind of just nonsense, and I am very, very jacked up because anyone who told you, I mean, I did think the Packers were going to win yesterday. I did, and I think some of us in this room did, but anyone who suspected the game to be played like that, for their defense to basically just stifle arguably the best offense in the NFL the entire game, I mean, just grinding out drives, a lot of time of possession. Raj wasn't perfect, but he was. I mean, you know, he knew they needed a big game out of him. He knew he had to come through, and he did. And I'll tell you what, that might be the best team in the NFC.
Ty, nobody will see you say what you just said because the system did crash again.
Oh, my God.
Only one camera is of use at this moment because that's where we were on before the system crashed out. So it is this camera right here. Connor, if you would like to stand up, turn around, and give a howdy doody here.
You're fucking out! You're fucking out!
It's supposed to be a Feel Good Friday.
Yeah, it is.
COVID Cowboy, Tone Diggs.
Yes.
Who are you dressed up as?
I
as
am-
the camera takes the long way home.
I am the incredible Rip Wheeler, who is the right-hand man in Yellowstone. I get things done, Pat. If you need to take old man Paisan Patty needs me to take someone to the train station, I'll do it for you, Pop.
Well, people are telling me I'm Uncle June anyway, so Uncle June would do that himself. I don't need your fucking ass
Uncle
out there
June,
in
in his
Wyoming.
late age, he chopped out a lot of work.
I want to let you know, old Rip Bag of Bones, whatever your name
Rip
is.
Wheeler.
You come over to where the Italians run things, you take your cowboy hat and shove it, pal. You hop that right back on the back of a horse and a cowboy and get the hell out of town.
Listen, Rip Wheeler and Uncle June would be great friends. I can promise you that.
Yeah, I know nothing about the show that you are on, but you look amazing. This is how you should dress every day, baby.
Trust me, it's something that I've thought about for the last year since I got COVID and became the COVID cowboy. And I just wore a cowboy hat, but like the full cowboy garb is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, the glasses look great.
Yeah.
I wear cowboy boots every Friday night because I'm the commentating cowboy in there. When I do Friday Night Smackdown, makes me like 4 to 5 inches taller too. It's almost like you're wearing heels, but the boots make you look badass instead. So you're taller and people respect you more. They're not bad. Cowboy boots are very comfortable. I enjoy them. Why don't you go every single day? You got the hat. Why not just go ahead and put on the boots every single day? Maybe put on some of the Spurs too, so we can hear you walking in there.
I've been thinking about it. I mean, I got the truck. I live in small town Indiana.
What?
Might as well be a cowboy.
Hey, Foxy, don't take the trip all the way over there.
Oh, yeah.
Foxy.
It's been a video game.
I mean, people, I'm getting sick just thinking of the potential movement there. So, for those that are watching at home, we apologize.
Sorry.
It's on us.
I don't know if it is, actually.
No, it's not.
Allegedly, the system was working this morning, then it completely crashed out.
I check it every morning, and it was perfectly fine when I walked in.
So we got a bug, maybe attacker. Maybe this is those Germans that came into our YouTube comments.
I bet.
Hey,
Bjorn?
these are Germans. And we wanted to do a $20,000 Feel Good Friday Halloween giveaway in the form of 4 $5,000 winners. And then also somebody get an entire case of Celsius because we have 7,000 cases of Celsius.
Yes, we do.
Too many.
We do not have enough guts or lack of energy to drink all the incredible Celsius energy drinks that were delivered on a pallet to our office the other day. So we're going to give away a couple of those. We're going to give away $5,000 to maybe go buy some Reese's. We're going to give away $5,000 maybe to go buy some Nerds.
What?
Maybe $5,000 to go, whatever the hell you want to do. Tootsie Rolls. I think it gives you 75 million Tootsie Rolls of $5,000. So we'll be doing those giveaways throughout the day. We obviously got 2 hours and 16 minutes left in this beautiful show on this Feel Good Friday. Who knows how it's going to work out? This is the rock bottom technology-wise, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
By
yeah,
far.
for sure.
This is something where we've always said, technology is the greatest thing on earth.
Yeah.
And then guess what? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Yes, there is.
Technology might be the greatest thing on earth. It is also at the exact same time, without you knowing when the time is going to be, the worst thing on earth.
Technology giveth and technology taketh away.
See, like when you just said that right there, boom, a cut to that camera right there, right onto your face, dressed as Kenny Powers with those glasses on and that Myrtle Beach merman uniform on, saying, technology giveth and technology taketh away. Like, poof. That is something that the people are missing on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's complete bullshit. Instead, they're staring at 2061 Pat. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
It is incredible,
Huh?
though. That jumpsuit, oh.
Hey, come on. How's your family? How's your family? How you
Gabagool.
doing? Gabagool.
The more I
Just because you dress like that doesn't mean you can do that.
I did 23andMe.
What do you mean?
Italian.
The more I look at you, I'm kind of thinking like, "Where's Pat at?" It's just,
Yeah.
it's just some fucking old Italian guy talking to us.
That risk-free same game parlay.
Oh,
They
man.
inside the book for a fucking $9 million there. Could have had him for more. Would have been a fantastic thing. Went home last night, had a little pasta, a little chicken parm, a little veal parm,
Yeah.
a little gravy, tossed it on there, had some bread, had a little oil, a little vinegar, did the whole thing. And I was like, excuse me, where's the gabagool? Right. I had a little gabagool and I ate a little bit of that. And we got back on the horse, and today we're having a great Feel Good Friday, even though everything's burning around us.
I hope AJ knows he better could bring the heat because
There's no way that we can connect AJ.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we even gonna be able to see him?
There's no way.
You could get his audio, but we won't be able to see him.
Oh, we can't even fucking.
Hey, there's Zito dressed as Bob Ross. You can't see that, obviously, because we can't get the camera at this exact moment. But Zito was just realizing that there was no chance we could potentially get anybody into anything.
We might be able to put AJ on the monitor behind you.
Right here.
Yeah, that might be our only option.
And then you would just have to turn that son of a bitch sideways a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
have a double shot like this.
That'd be hilarious.
Yep.
One of those. What the fuck do we do for the next 11 minutes?
I mean, I can't believe that the cameras aren't working on today of all days.
Yeah, well, I mean, if
This is the
would-
universe.
If this would have happened yesterday, it would have, we would have found a way. Hey, whatever, no big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, we all did put time and effort into these
No,
goddamn
don't fucking
costumes.
pull out those
Yeah, don't
books,
do it. Don't
dude.
do it.
That science one?
Did you read it?
Yeah.
Did you read this?
Yeah.
Did you?
I did not know.
Okay, this says a bunch of stuff about a lot of things. But the thing about it is, right now, we are the universe.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And we can handle this however we want to handle it. We can take it for what it is, which is a massive kick in the teeth on one of our most optically focused days of having this simulcast sports talk show. Or we can say, this is the universe telling us never to fucking do anything like this ever again. We put all these costumes on. We waste our time doing all this stuff, looking how we're looking, and all of a sudden the whole system crashes. Is this a universe? Is this fucking Paulo Cola?
No.
Is this Paulo Cola saying the universe sends you signs? Paulo Cola told me that in the 4 agreements, you fucking listen, okay, when people are telling you things. Is this a coincidence, that we all do what we did here today, and then the whole system crashes for the first time in 4 years? Is this, because I got more. What about this one here?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You ever heard the scripture how to be here now?
Absolutely.
There's some things in here that says like, hey, when you do something you have never done before, in the sea of the lion drinks it down, and your whole thing crashes, maybe it's the thing. You guys think maybe it's the thing?
It's not the thing. It's
No.
not the
If
thing.
it happens again,
Be where they don't expect you to be.
yeah.
Okay?
This is. I think this is an art of war attack. They knew we were dressing up today. They
That's
knew
right.
of all days.
They knew we were going
And
to.
technology giver,
Yeah.
and technology taketh away.
God damn it.
What a day this is supposed to be.
I know.
Foxy just dropped in my ear and said, somehow, there is 30,000 people watching. What are you doing? What is going Hey, welcome to the sports show. Welcome to the sports show. Let's get after it here.
Oh, man.
Use the hashtag PMS Halloween. PMS Halloween right now. And don't take a picture of the screen. Well, maybe. All right now.
Take it now.
Yeah, I think that's the right one.
Yeah. Gabagool.
That's not that. You don't just say gabagool every time.
What do you mean?
What are you saying? You don't?
You're supposed to.
I'm pretty Italian, huh? Every time I tweet that with those,
You tell me what gabagool is.
Gabagool is like the most delicious thing you've ever had.
gabagool is pretty delicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys don't know what it is.
Who? I say gabagool every time I put that emoji up of the hands like this.
Yeah. Gabagool.
Gabagool.
It's the best.
Tastes delicious.
When that hits your
It
lips,
does taste delicious.
I can't get enough. It's like, give me more gabagool.
That's the thing about when I became Italian at the age of 33, when I spit into a thing and it
Yep.
told me I was 0.01% Italian.
Sure.
You're the Jesus.
The thing I was, bingo. I apologize, by the way, because now that I am Italian, I found out I was Italian. We killed Jesus. So I am so sorry about that.
Thanks a lot.
Huh?
Hired to.
Still killed Jesus. But anyways, when I found out, I found out I was Italian, and this is me in the year 2061, now that I did spit in the cup, changing my whole future. Right.
Yeah.
I said, thank God I'm part of the founding of Gabagool.
That's right.
That is literally what I said. That is what I said. Thank God I'm a part of the Gabagool in this entire thing. Let's try to talk about some stuff, shall we?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me get all these fucking
Absolutely.
books out of the way that are telling me we should never do this again. Roger Goodell made $128 million over the last 2 years.
He did.
$128 million was made by Roger Goodell over the last 2 years, and I can't help but think to myself, I wonder if in one of those one per club meetings, Roger Goodell walked in, hey, gabagool.
Absolutely.
And then he put together an entire pitch deck. He said, if I can make you $110 billion in the next 11 years, you guys pay me $64 million a year. And the owner said, if you make us $110 billion, you can fucking have $128 million, pal.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to do. Boom, signs that $110 billion deal. Now it comes out he's making $128 million over the last 2 years when there's been an entire worldwide pandemic. The world had a sports stoppage for some time. Him and the doctor of the NFL said, Dr. Still said, hey, Foch, we're playing the games. We're filling the stadiums. We are the NFL. We do whatever we want to do. At this point, if you're Roger Goodell, with how much money you have made the NFL and with how much money they were at before you became the commissioner in 2005, 2006.
Yep.
2006. Think about where they were then to where they are now. The last commissioner, Tagliabue, was in for 17 years. We learned that earlier this hour when we were live only on Sirius XM. He is now 16 or 15 years into his tenure, and allegedly he is in his last term. But I think he could just name his price to the NFL. I have no idea how that number got out. Is this Roger Goodell releasing this number? Is this public information? And what's he going to get in his last year, you think, the send-off year? They're probably going to give him even more and even more money. And this is indicative to how much money the fucking NFL makes.
Yeah.
They are making money hand over fist. And Roger Goodell, the man who's the shield for the shield, who has to go out and answer all the questions about all the bad decisions that are made or all the horrible things that happen within the NFL. And he eats all of those, normally in a pretty masterful way, although this week it seemed like he lost his...
A little bit.
Fastball.
Hey, he let Roger Goodell lost his fastball a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
There's a lot of,
Red face.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was pretty hot under those cameras, but it did look he was maybe smoking a little dope. The eyes,
Could've been.
His eyes were really red, maybe crying.
Not as any judgment out of me, by the way, in that whole thing, but he normally is I think he could just name his price going forward, and this is just indicative of the biggest league on earth doing whatever the hell they want, whenever they want.
So how much long? I mean, well, how old is Roger Goodell? First of all, I mean, because
Hey, he's old enough to do one of them jump little chesty things.
yeah, that's true.
Little
He's
jump little chesty thing.
still very young, but I don't know. I mean, how much money? Like at this point,
62.
Oh,
62.
Hey, we broached this subject earlier, but it needs to be, actually talked about. Are the other owners paying Roger Goodell so much money that he could potentially become
Yes.
the next owner?
Yes.
So then they don't have to worry about any outside people coming in? Okay, maybe somebody will buy the Broncos that we don't know. But let's pay Commissioner Goodell enough that he can become a fucking owner, and then we can just have another, and then it's literally just everybody that's in this room right now forever. That would be a blast. Is that what's happening?
I mean, possibly before this came out, it was public that he was making like $25 million a year, right?
40, I think
40. Yeah,
40 was the
40.
last number.
I'm starting
Yeah.
to I'm starting to judge Raj a lot though. Like
Why? What?
Tony.
we watched the draft in his wood paneling basement
Yeah,
from
good point.
1965 on a 32-inch TV where he watches
There's no way
one
that
game
was
of
his house.
NFL football a week.
There's no way that was his house.
It can't be.
They try to make him look modest.
They
succeeded.
succeeded.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was eating his peanut M&Ms
His
in
fake
that
chair.
dingy little basement.
Yeah.
Fake chair.
NFL football.
They took him over to Paul Brown's house.
Oh,
You're right.
They said, hey, Paul, we need to make it look like we don't make any money and spend any money or have anything like that. Can we use your basement for fucking Roger Goodell? And Paul Brown was like, yeah, we don't have any internet, though. And the NFL was like, of course you don't. All right, we'll run some internet to your house as well. We just need the basement for about 3 days, 8 hours apiece. Roger Goodell's going to be housing peanut M&Ms in there, talking about this one standard def television that he watches. You're right. It was probably Paul Brown's house, if I had to guess.
Or on the flip side, Goodell is one of the biggest cheapskates of all time. So he's, he sees 128. He's like, I could make that last 50 lifetimes.
Yeah.
I need to continue to do this.
Does he have kids?
I think Raj has a family, yeah.
Does he?
I have no clue,
I think he has
but
kids.
I would guess, yes.
Just got water in the mask.
Oh, no.
Just got water in the mask. It is going to get
Cold chin.
Yeah,
It
he's
is
got
going to get sticky.
he's got
in
twin
here.
daughters.
That's right.
All right, we're going to get to a break here. See if we can potentially in the next hour cut a camera or two. Have any other shot other than 2061 Pie Zone Pat.
Hell yeah.
The internet is loving you.
Hey, you want a baseball?
Hey, throw that baseball. I don't want that ball. Sorry about that, Connor. You didn't deserve that.
Oh, no, please.
You
Hey.
look just like Uncle Jim.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you do.
incredible.
I gotta do Smackdown like this, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
My
Please.
nose is getting pounded. My nose is too big for the mask.
Are you guys doing SmackDown outfits?
To be honest, I do not know.
You should do. You know, what would be a good idea is
Hour one,
shave-
wrapping up here on Sirius XM. All right, go ahead.
shave your beard and everything and do Vince.
I ain't doing that.
Can't.
It'll get canceled. Are we in? What's going on? Are we still live?
Have they blown?
On Tube, I believe we are.
All right,
Yeah.
we could zoom in on this though and play it. Yeah, so I can go run to the bathroom. You could zoom in on this and then just play it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now we're talking.
But you just don't get any audio from it, right?
No, they can run the
I
audio.
can run.
Mute us. All right, see you in 5 minutes. I gotta go pee and maybe get my nose in a better position. Potentially get referred to as prisoners of the moment. You probably did hear me say some things. That was at a much different time.
Backtrack a little bit.
No, I'm
It's
just telling-
cool. We're here face to face. You can change. People change, all right?
You, by the way, you are much bigger than I thought you were. Oh, yeah. When Jalen gets drafted there, was that the beginning of it all? Was there a miscommunication? What happened between you and Doug? Because they were saying it was fractured beyond repair.
Yeah.
What happened there? Is all of that accurate? Is that all kind of getting blown out of proportion?
Yeah.
And where did it start?
For one, I don't like to ever come out and say reporters aren't telling the truth because I don't. But
Orlovsky does it.
I'm not. I'm not going to dispute every report that's out there. The way the season went obviously wasn't ideal. When Jalen was drafted, that had no bearing on me. I trusted the organization. I signed that contract. I was devoted to them, and I felt like they were devoted to me. So I trusted the pick. That had no bearing on my confidence or my abilities. The season unfolded not how I would have liked it. Personally, I could have played better. We lost a lot of games at the end and just didn't fall into place the way we wanted. But there's a lot to learn from it, as a man, as a player, and all those things. And, I have still a lot of respect for Coach Peterson. And I think, without a doubt, those reports are very exaggerated. Like I said, I don't hear a lot of them. They come to my attention from my agents or different things.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of respect for him. And it was unfortunate for everybody and how the whole thing kind of just went down.
There was a couple still shots that made its way around where you and Doug Peterson appeared to be giving each other a nasty look.
I saw those.
It's not true.
Not true at all.
Oh, you were not saying, I wish you died. With your eyes?
I don't even think I was looking at him in those shots. So I did see that. I'm like, of course they're gonna play this one up. They're gonna make a story out of anything. That's how it is. So, but yeah, that's not true at all.
Okay, so I'm happy to hear you weren't giving Doug Peterson death looks. Like, you never thought, like, oh, football isn't for me. Like, there was never a thought where I don't like football anymore, or I don't want to be in this bullshit league anymore with this business. There was never a thought like that.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. The way the season went, I mean, it was frustrating. And
People
so
have those
that's why I stepped away, and it almost rejuvenated me. It's almost like last year pissed me off so much. I want to come back in a different way and do everything I can. I am thrilled to be here and to have this new start, new opportunity, and Community seems amazing. Fan base seems amazing. Like we said, it seems like the perfect fit.
We have no idea how to do the subway system, but Zeke is doing the direction, the directing, the mapping, the planning. Well, my tell is in 10 minutes, that train should be ready. Huh? He knew his shit. He said it's way that way. This is Zito guided tour. We're not gonna get a spot on the train. Get on an This was a bad idea. This was a bad decision. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Are we on the right way to Yankee Stadium right now? To the Bronx.
I don't like that hesitancy.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
New York it's a bit much. There's shit everywhere. It smells like shit. There's a lot of people, but it's a hell of an industry out here, you know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated. We the one. Out of the darkness I rose up. Gold in my soul, it's a gold rush. Yeah. Honor and freedom, I toast up. Kicking game on the snare drum. Hard on the beat, let it bleed out like sacrifices. Cut it open, emotions. Spilling like oil and coasting. Therapy for my mental, I'm pinning a pistol and shoot down the criticisms. Individually, I heard the voices that told us. Yeah. Throw dirt on my name and wish me the worst and scold us. Yeah. Shot through the heart and pray on my downfall. But Yahtzee prevail on my own. Stay on top of this. Hey, I said it was salami time. On my chest like Olympic gold. Rapid smooth on the field like a jazz song. Witness greatness, look up in LeBron home. Remember next time for you doubt us.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. You are looking live at a studio in Indianapolis, Indiana. And although this is a spooky Halloween feel-good Friday edition of the Pat McAfee Show live on SiriusXM Channel 82 Mad Dog Sports Radio and live at youtube.com/The Pat McAfee Show, this is a show unlike any other show we have ever done. Not because we all spent minutes and minutes on our incredible costume to go ahead and enjoy the hell out of the Halloween season, but also because we are experiencing a full system failure behind the glass. I'm talking not being able to cut cameras. I'm talking not being able to hear some things, see some things, do some things. I'm talking something we have never experienced before, which makes me wonder if the universe is pissing on us right now saying, why are you dressed like that old Bison, Pat? Hey, Ty, have you not done enough to coach Sirianni? Have you not done enough to coach Sirianni that you don't have to dress up like a complete stooge and say very, very mean things about Coach Sirianni's impressive intelligence?
Well, Pat, again, I actually did try to bring in a big bucket of soil and small plant that I found at Ace Hardware, but it was too heavy, and I didn't want to spend that much money on the costume, so I decided not to do it.
So you're the reason the universe said,
No.
hey, if you're going to go all in, get the plants, get the roots, get the foundation, coach.
No, I actually did go, you can see this right here. This is actually underneath this. It's a Cleveland Browns polo. It's the only thing that was available at the mall, so I had to get, I bought that. I bought the hat. And
what are the numbers on the bill there, coach?
What I don't remember what they are actually. Was it 55, 56, 63 or something? You know, add all those together. That's how many new wrinkles I'm gonna bring to the offense. Okay, because I've got my bag of tricks ready to go, and there's a good chance that you're gonna see a lot of 55 power, 65 boot right, stuff like that.
You look really similar to how he looks on a regular basis.
Thank you. I was going to try to fill in the beard a little bit but again, didn't have time this morning.
Or want to.
Oh yeah, didn't really want to either. But I mean, what are you gonna do?
I appreciate you, Ty, but maybe the universe is mad about what we've done to Coach Sirianni. Maybe the universe says, what you're doing to this guy, who might be a terrible coach, who might be a doofus in the long run, who is kind of hidden and been camouflaged by MCDC and Urban and Gruden and all of these other coaching situations that have been happening. And, his press conferences are starting to generate a little bit more light, but maybe you're being a little bit too mean to him. And then I think to myself, yeah, but what happens when we have somebody who invests so much time that they actually grow their hair out to look exactly like an HBO legend, Kenny Powers? Wouldn't the universe be happy about this? Wouldn't that kind of be an offset on a thing?
I mean, I don't really know what's going on, Pat. My headset's still in right now as well, but I don't really hear anything, so it's very surprising to see that this mic is actually working. But yeah, I mean, I really thought today was going to be the day where it all comes together. We all dress up and, everything works. Turns out that's not how it always happens.
This was your idea.
Yeah, I know, and I'm very happy about it. I mean, everyone looks fantastic. We haven't been able to look back there one time, which is a bummer because I would probably burn a heater right through one of those glass just to break it so we can connect the two rooms, but we can't.
Yeah, we can't hear anything they're saying back there either.
No.
So we have no idea if we're still live or not. It is a real shot in the dark. And I will say, wait, you got to get the microphone closer to your mouth. Nick is doing the international.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I thought he was doing something else because of his costume.
So I was actually in Japan one time, and I walked through a part of their, I don't know if it's a red light district or whatever it was. It was like a bunch of clubs and a lot of lights in the area. We were told not to go through this area because Americans might not be as well received in that particular area of town or whatever. We walked down the street. There's this big lit up house, glass windows and lights all over. It wasn't a house, it looked like a bar. And then there was this, dudes walking in and out of there, and they would come out sweating and everything like that. So I said, excuse me, is this a fuck house?
Yeah.
Natural reaction. Like, what is going on here? They didn't understand. They said, no. And they did the, this.
The mic.
It's karaoke.
Karaoke bar.
Oh.
Karaoke. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a mic symbol.
Yeah, I was also flustered. Yeah, I walked up. I was like, what? And I was like, okay, I didn't know that this was going on. And somebody who overheard me yelling had broken English and was like, karaoke. I was like, okay. I was going to say, you guys are real open about that around here. I didn't know that's what Nick was giving you.
Yeah,
He was giving you the karaoke microphone needs to be closer to your mouth sign.
Okay, see,
I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I thought he was doing what you were alluding to, too. I was like, I didn't know it was that kind of party. But
well, that's what I was saying is I had been in your shoes before.
Yeah.
And I got smartened up on the streets of Japan. You got smartened up right here. They couldn't hear any of the magic you were saying, but you are the mastermind behind the magic that's happening in this studio. So I want you to say, I want you to know that just because the universe kind of dumped on this entire thing, this is still a good idea.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate
This is still
that.
a good idea.
Hey, the books will tell you that, too.
Now,
Sometimes you run into a few roadblocks.
Is that right?
Yeah, and you just keep going. I think it says it on that page right there, actually. Yeah.
If you think that something's happening, like you're working, you're achieving, you're doing something worthwhile, there's too much to do, all of that is just the pendant in the ear of the Divine Mother.
Boom.
Wow.
That's exactly what we're dealing with right now.
The Divine Mother has dropped into our studio and said, why are you guys dressed up like fucking assholes?
Yeah. Maybe. Or maybe the Divine Mother's like, you guys look so good that if we show this to everybody in the entire planet, their Halloween will be ruined because they'll realize, oh, wow, I'm never going to be able to look as good as these guys do today.
All right. Well, I want to let you know you crushed it, dude.
Hey,
Job Con.
I wish more people were able to see you because
It's good.
it's good.
I mean, sometimes you just got to fucking, you're fucking out!
Baseball fans are awesome.
Top of the line. And then obviously, 10 Diggs dressed up as
Rip Wheeler.
what I thought this was just you. Like, this is just what happened. He came in full cowboy garb. Rip Wheeler. This is Kevin Costner's uncle who kills everybody out there in Wyoming in that gang cowboy show.
He was basically adopted by Kevin Costner.
Oh, he's his son.
Essentially.
Kind of.
You're Kevin Costner's kid.
Basically.
Really?
Yeah.
You killing folks in that thing?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Can we put Hey, I want to let you know you look amazing. This should be maybe
Yeah.
you.
You look
I'm thinking
unbelievable,
about
Tony.
I'm thinking about it.
Every day.
Maybe you too.
Oh, yeah, I'm already all in. I mean, there's no going back for me.
Do we have AJ Hawk on the line? Are we able to FaceTime him and put him up on here?
We're going to try it right now.
Are we able to put any graphics on this thing?
We're also going to try that right now.
Okay. Here we go. There's a lot happening through this TV.
A lot of firsts.
Good thing we have that TV.
Good thing we have this TV. This TV has eaten a lot. Baseball bats.
Yeah.
Chairs.
Yeah.
I've run into it a few times. Who knows what AJ Hawk has done whenever he takes over our studio and just ruins everything. Who knows what he's done to this goddamn TV.
Well, I mean, that one day he knocked everything on the barrel offs, and I'm pretty sure, he loaded a couple times. That thing's beat up.
Zito, you think you should still be on the phone or just worry about that later?
I think we're good. We're just we're almost finished with some of the IP addresses right now.
That's what I'm saying. Is there any chance that it ends up working by the time the show is supposed to be over? And do you think your time would be better served maybe just dealing with what we got right now?
I'm asking right now.
Zito's got 7 hats on.
Oh, my gosh.
He's got
Who he's talking to. Good guy.
great guy.
Really?
He's actually the one that designed this studio.
Yeah.
Let's go.
British Petra. He's dressed up like an English guy every day. It's unbelievable. Very good guy. But I'm just saying for Zito, like, hey, should we maybe just go ahead and punt on this?
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
No
Should we just say, hey, this is what
it.
the show is? Should we just look at the situation and say, hey, we got one camera.
That's right.
Okay, we got one thing for graphics. We've done shows out of basements. We've done shows in RVs that had gas leaks. We've done shows all over the place in much worse predicaments than this.
Oh, yeah.
We can get through this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I don't know if Zito's going to be able to type the IP address in time, but I hope he's able to do so. Foxy just gave me an extra pickle. Extra pickle.
We got AJ on audio if you want him. We're working on the monitor still.
Hey, good work.
Hey, let's go, boys.
Good work, boys.
Someone sent in a GIF of you popping up during the commercial, and it is
Tell you
all
what,
time.
This show, I said it earlier, going to be one of our worst.
Yeah.
I thought it was potentially going to be because it's going to be impossible to take anything we say serious if we have any conversations. I was expecting to potentially go to the phones, which we might be able to do. Hey, Jeff Hardy, can you go answer a couple phone calls? Yeah.
It's got a good guy.
It's got a great call. Hey, Mitt, can you come out here first, actually, so everybody can see who's potentially answering the calls?
Pat, there's way too many people watching this show right now.
How many?
37,000.
Let's get out of here.
You should have seen. I watched Mitt dressed like this walk into a Starbucks this morning. Comedy.
That's incredible.
Thanks, dude.
Had a baby, Mitt.
Hey,
Good job, Mitt. Stick taps. I can't clap because the glove. Stick taps. Oh, man. Oh.
Is it Holly time?
Oh.
This is it. All right. Know the athlete.
Oh!
Pretty good.
Fucking Holly, dude. All right, so that's some phone calls. Yeah, Kenny.
Is he?
Where?
Oh! He's Gumpy. I think he's Gumpy. You look amazing. How's it going, AJ? Can you hear us?
Oh, hey, pal. How you doing?
Pal, things are not going too well, pal. I don't know if you've heard. We've had a full system failure over here. There is 37,000 people watching this right now, AJ. This is the worst produced thing of all time, but it is great to have you. You look amazing. Kind of the Amish Gumpy over there. I like the pool.
Well, no, there was a mustache to this, and then I started thinking, I thought maybe Gump didn't have the mustache, and then I realized he does, but I already cut it off. So, damn it.
You dressed up a lot more last night with your family.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, well, that one was done for me. This one I had to piece together, and I tell you what, it is tough to find a solid green hat anywhere. It's tough to find even green.
Oh, you're going to be Fidel Gumpy.
No, I was being Gumpy, but then I wanted to be. Then I got like a little flat bill too. I've had, but yeah, I had a green hat on, and it didn't feel right. It felt kind of weird.
You want to see a great hat? Nick, will you please come in here and show? Wait till you see what Nick.
Yeah,
is.
I want to see the boys. I've only seen Connor, I think.
Yeah, well, Ty came up. He's Coach Sirianni, obviously. But when Nick gets up, wait till you see Nick. Coach Sirianni, come on.
Are those black jeans?
Yeah, they are black jeans.
Yeah,
they are.
These look good. The giant Eagles logo on the old breast. Is anybody the other guy, Red Thunder or whatever?
Red Extreme,
bro.
I don't think we know what he looks like.
That son of a bitch, Red Extreme, he kicked me out of Arrowhead. He said I was on meth. I ain't ever done meth. Just a couple 8 balls. A little booze. That never hurt nobody.
You've never done meth?
No, I never done no fucking meth.
Do you have kids,
Broke
X
my
Factor?
goddamn ribs.
Hey, AJ wants to know if you have any kids. Have you ever procreated?
I got to take care of all my family, God's children. They're all with me. They follow me everywhere I go.
I forgot Jesus. Jesus was your guy, X Factor. Thank you for toughing it out here, X Factor.
Fuck you.
Thank you, X Factor.
What are we gonna fuck you?
What?
What's that all
No,
about?
that was just AJ.
Oh, that was AJ. He said fuck you to you, by the way.
That's okay. Good for X Factor. I hope his rep gets better.
All right, AJ, let's get into it. Obviously, we have to have a conversation about the game last night. The risk-free same-game parlay did not hit yet once again, AJ.
Was it when Ertz went down on the one that got it? You got you or what?
I did, potentially. Sources have told me that Zach Ertz tried. Sources have told me.
He
Oh,
did.
wow. It was one of those situations where the dude grabbed the ball, and then Ertz like,
Panicked.
yes.
Yeah, don't want to give up the ball right
Yeah.
now. Do not want to give up the ball right now. Get tackled at the half. And Aaron was 3 yards away. Aaron ended up with 222, but if that goes to overtime, Aaron goes over. Zach Ertz potentially scores the game winner. You know, why not just let Zach Ertz score the game winner? Then Packers cover, risk-free same-game parlay hits. But with that being said, pretty sweet night for your friend Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. They completely changed the game plan. A lot of running, a lot of patience, a lot of everything like that. He came out afterwards and said, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of that trip home. What did that mean, AJ? Is he blacking out on that plane trip home? And what would you be doing if you're a Green Bay Packer right now?
I don't know. I mean, it's one of the longer plane trips you have when you play in Green Bay, so who knows? Has someone checked on him this morning? This afternoon, make sure he's all right?
I sent him a text. I did not get a response. Did you? Have you checked on him? Have you?
I have not checked on him. I didn't hear his post-game comment about that. Maybe I'll need to.
Well, he did an interview with Aaron Andrews, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
By the way, they had me on the Calm Dahn podcast.
Good show.
And unbelievable.
You know the Calm Dahn podcast, AJ?
Is that Aaron Andrews and Carissa?
Yep. They had me on there. It's very nice of them. I appreciate it. It's one of my wife's favorite shows, so that scored me some points at the house.
Nice.
Getting on that show, doing that whole thing. But we should talk not only about Aaron Andrews and Aaron Rodgers' interview afterwards. It was a great conversation. It was a pretty long one, to be honest with you, and I think it went very well. Aaron gave answers about, the young team, and the biggest takeaway for me was enjoying the hell out of it. You went and did somebody's show. Siciliano, you got dumped on by Siciliano. You kind of had to eat it on the shins for everything that's been said by all the terrible people in this office, and we apologize for that, dude.
How did I get dumped on it? What happened?
Well, whenever at the end when he said, I'm proud.
Yeah.
You asshole. This is what he said. Hey, you asshole, I'm proud that I'm not tall. And you said, thank you for being a good sport. And then they kind of just cut you off at the end.
Good age is relative debate, too.
Yeah, good perspective. Like, everybody says you're rich. And that is right. That's 100% accurate. But did it feel like Siciliano hates us? It kind of felt like he hated us while watching it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the fact that he wanted to bring it up, don't you think he means he's all right with it?
No, I think he wanted to address it in his house.
Right.
I think he wanted to address it in his house. And we'd like to let Siciliano know we've always been a pro-go Siciliano show. And they were showing you a bunch of photos on the screen of his Instagram. It was like, we never said his own Instagram was bullying him. No. We said the NFL Network was bullying him, AJ. I just thought you could have maybe stuck up for us a little bit more in there, and yourself, because you've said very disparaging things about how NFL Network treats him.
Well, first off, I have no idea what pictures they were putting up. I don't think I could even see them. I definitely wouldn't know if they came from his Instagram or from NFL Network's show. But, I don't know. Maybe you guys... You say I get dumped on, or you say someone buries you. I never look at it that way. It's never that big of a deal.
Well, I appreciate that.
You just like to be sensitive, I guess.
Whoa,
dude.
No, we're just trying to get a read on how, if I ever run into the little fella, what the fuck he's going to say to me. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get a little read on it, and I was
the little fella. Okay.
And I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, this guy is not about what we have been doing."
I thought he was. My bad. I didn't read it right.
It didn't seem.
Well, you couldn't see him. You couldn't.
I couldn't really hear. So the audio you have to go through your phone with your headphones. Then my mic is going through there. So I don't know. His tone sounded great to me.
Hey, I just want to let you know, Siciliano, since day one. We've been on your team.
Love you, pal.
Always been pro Siciliano. We even like his Red Zone channel better than anybody else.
Yeah, we did better.
He did not love AJ asking him about interviewing Tom Cruise. That's kind of where it really
why
the tide of the conversation really turned after that.
No, he said.
And then I know it's random, but does that mean he has something against Tom Cruise?
Perhaps. I wonder if
or he doesn't like the Scientology church.
That could make sense.
I don't know why.
I have questions. I'd like to interview Tom Cruise.
Yeah. It's probably pissed Top Gun's not out yet.
Well, that's because this guy's friend.
Yeah, his buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't care about
that guy.
The industry.
You move like an old dude with all that on, too.
Takes one to know one, do you? Fucking.
What is that? I'm saying in a good way. What are you talking about?
Oh, you say I'm a method actor, dude?
Yeah, when you were using your hands earlier, I saw a little bit earlier when I wanted to check out what your costume was. And you were talking with your hands so much.
Well, you got a guy. You put on 2 chains, 2 watches, 2 pinky rings. You put this mask on. You go ahead and put on the glasses. You wear a tracksuit, a jumpsuit, and then you got the matching shell toes at the bottom or whatever. I mean, you have to. You know what I mean? The arms just starts going.
I mean, that's a really official mask, though. That's what helps. I mean, the whole costume is great, but the mask is really good.
It's unreal.
You have no idea. Right now, it's pounding my nose down. I'm gonna look like you by the end of the show. It's like a Rydell is just digging down on my nose at all times right here.
It's time for you to toughen up a little bit. It's good.
I agree. This is a grit test for me, to be honest with you. Your guy Gumpy dressed up. Did you know that?
I haven't seen anybody. No, I wish. Can you bring him on?
All right, so Gumpy, why don't you come on in here while he's doing this? This actually gets us back to what we were talking about before we got into this Siciliano making AJ, know that he is not about what we've been about or whatever. Aaron talked about enjoying the hell out of the plane trip home. I wonder how often that happens, and I think Aaron being an OG is a reason why it maybe still exists. How many Bud Lights do you think he had? What? Ice That was a microphone.
Yep.
Did Gump buy that on Amazon, or where did he make it? What happened?
I think he made it, actually. He sewed that thing together. This guy.
Congrats, Gump.
Yeah. What? I need a nice cold Bud Light.
What?
Maybe a couple whiskeys.
What?
2 scotches.
What?
Tequila.
What?
Vodka.
What?
Margarita.
What?
More ice cold Bud Light.
What?
More ice cold Bud Light.
What?
More ice cold Bud Light.
What?
Is that what Aaron was doing on the plane ride home? Is that what he was alluding to whenever he was talking to Aaron Andrews after the game, where he sounded like he just wanted to go celebrate with his teammates, but he was giving an incredible interview and he said, let me get on that plane and go ahead and do some shit? Did you guys used to tear it down on trips back from dubs in the desert?
Ooh. No, not really. That's the thing. When I heard other teams talk about what that would happen on their team plane, I was like, this isn't happening in Green Bay. I think they're more strict on stuff like that. Oh my gosh. When you pull your glasses off, it looks completely different.
Well, I'm just trying to check the stats here.
You just aged 30 years when you put your glasses up.
See his eyes.
Look at these eyes.
These eyes.
Can we zoom in on that?
That's
terrible.
Oh, crying.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
What I've been told in my ear, not by Fidel Gumpy, but that there is potentially 80,000 individual eyes that are looking at these eyes right now. What the fuck are you doing? There has to be something better to be doing on this Feel Good Friday. We appreciate the hell out of you. Use hashtag PMS Halloween. Go ahead and tweet alongside the show right now. And you could win one of $5,000 gifts that we were giving away today. A case of Celsius and everything else for enjoying this Halloween season with us here at PMS Halloween. Yeah! If you're joining us late, which you might be, we have no access to any of our other cameras, graphics, or anything at all because we have experienced a full system shutdown. Everything stopped working right before we went live. We actually did 30 minutes on Sirius without doing it on video, and everybody knows that we don't know if anybody's even listening on Sirius. No. So we were potentially doing a show for nobody for 30 minutes. Then Zito and Foxy and X Factor and Bill and Gump and Jeff Hardy were able to come together back there, call a guy from England and get us back on air, but now we have no access to anything really, so we still got to do a show.
Let's go.
Here we go, boys.
You're doing great. Look at Zito throwing this together. So you can only feed me through that TV behind you?
This is the only place we can feed anything through, but we can't feed everything through that. We can only feed some things through that are filed a certain way.
Yep.
Man. I tell you what, the boys in the back doing a good job even getting the show in the air.
4 minutes before we went live.
Yeah.
4 minutes before the countdown was supposed to happen, everything just crashed completely. And it was like, okay.
Uh-oh.
Whose fault is that?
Well, see?
Could be a cyber
That
attack.
is,
right.
this could be sabotage.
This could be the NFL Network, actually, perhaps.
This is what you said about Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
You tell Siciliano one time, hey, maybe get somebody that's 5'4" to sit next to, and then all of a sudden our whole entire system crashes. I was thinking maybe it was us doing costumes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe it was you mailing it in on a costume.
Right, yeah.
After I've seen some of these, I was thinking maybe that is
I
what
went
it
to
was.
Target 3 times in the last 2 days and Walmart.
Didn't, dude.
Absolutely. You kidding me? This stupid beard that feels awful and they're trying to all the
You
other
look
stuff.
cool, though.
Yeah.
Bro, you look awesome, and you're not even trying.
You look like you're 23 years old.
God,
too.
you're so awesome, dude.
Yeah, I look like Gump because Gump looks cool.
Yeah, hey, turn that thing around backwards, you'd be Florida Tom,
Oh,
too.
do it, do it.
Do it.
I'll be all right. Thanks, guys.
You suck.
You know what I had?
Is that where you draw
I had
the line?
I had a bald cap on like 30 minutes ago. I had a bald cap, but that thing with the strap for the beard, it just wasn't working.
Let's look at what we need to talk about here.
Oh, I got injury updates.
Let's go to Ton.
It looks like Baker Mayfield is going to play Sunday.
Ooh.
Antonio Brown is out again. Davis Mills is starting Sunday. Tyrod's not back yet.
Hey, can't wait for you, Tyrod. Congrats, Dougie. Not
And
a
then
chance to get out there.
Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott calf was sore today after ramping up intensity in Thursday's practice. Coach Mike McCarthy said on decision ahead about Sunday's status, it's more than just one game.
Okay, so Dak Prescott potentially out. And the only reason why the Hammer Dahn Boys, which is a show that will definitely not go live from this studio today, there is no way they're going to have to
We'll tweet them out. We'll tweet out the pics.
Tweet out the pics. Hey, it'll be a nice Feel Good Friday little tweet out the pics.
Yes.
Hey, thanks, Hammer Dahn Boys.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you, boys.
But the Hammer Down Boys said earlier this morning that the line seemed to be indicating that Dak is not going to play. Damn. The line continued to move. The Dallas Cowboys going to Minnesota were 2.5 point favorites. Then that thing swiftly moved the opposite direction. They were now 2.5 point underdogs.
Correct.
And the boys that live on the sports book, the Gabagools,
Hell yeah.
the Paisans, they took their little glasses and they said, wait a fucking minute. What's that all about? Dak must be out. So that rumor was around this office this morning. Like, hey, Dak is out. Dak is out. Then more reports started coming out. That one sore calf that he would have been able to continue to play before the bye week that was last week is maybe something much more serious than we could ever fathom because it's on the same leg as that massive cramp that he had whenever Tony Romo and Jim Nantz were on the call that set him out for an entire season with one of the nastiest injuries of all time. Now Dak is out. Everybody's saying if it was a playoff game, Dak would still be playing. But it feels like all indications are, let's get this thing right. Big Mike said, you know what? Why are we rushing the calf? We don't got Danucci anymore. Danucci hopped in his souped-up Jeep Wrangler and drove his ass out of the Dallas Cowboys complex at the end of Hard Knocks saying, I thought I was going to have a job. Now it's Cooper Rush time. And why not dress up Kellen Moore? Have his ass with the goddamn call sheet, have him with the headset, and also have him in full pads because Kellen Moore could potentially go out there. You love the Dallas Cowboys, AJ Hawk. Without Dak Prescott, especially this week, 1 week removed from a bye week, do you think this is much more serious than anybody's talking about, AJ Hawk?
No, absolutely not. I think Big Mike is right. It's not about this game. It's not about just one game. You need him for the rest of the season. Although it's a big game, they all are. Ultimately, this doesn't really matter in the grand scheme. Yeah, you can set yourself up for the playoffs here, but, keep him ready when December, January, February hits.
Should we be worried about this for the long haul with Dak Prescott? I hope not. He's such a good fucking football player.
It's a calf, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, but the calf bone connects to the ankle bone. And the ankle bone that he had, that whole thing.
It cramped.
Yeah, the ankle bone cramped. But all those tendons and all those little muscles, right? AJ, that's the biggest thing about rehab. And I don't know, you never missed anything. You tore every muscle in your body, never missed anything somehow. Had 0 documented concussions. You might be a superhero. We have no idea. You mailed it in for #PMS Halloween.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
You did.
You did.
You offended us a little bit.
But rehabbing your injuries is all about building up those little tiny muscles all around whatever was hurt so that you can just kind of get back into that thing. Maybe there was something down there that they didn't get, even though his calves appeared to be beach balls whenever he came back on Hard Knocks, AJ.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's because he had surgery on that ankle and that foot, whatever, it does make you worry a little bit. I still have a hard time trying to speak and look in your direction and take you even 1% serious, so... That's the toughest part about this right now.
Stop fucking around.
Don't do that. That legit would freak my kids out probably when you raise your glasses like that.
Well, it should. It should. That's what we're doing around here. What's up, Tom?
Breaking bad news.
Breaking bad news.
Bob.
Walter White and that other guy out in RV cooking up meth. Breaking bad news.
Bobby Tonyan out for the season.
Oh,
Jesus.
Suspected it last
That
night.
was scary, man. That was nasty.
It was. It was a little bit of like an overexertion twist, and then all of a sudden it starts bouncing around. And anytime you see somebody immediately get a knee, Big Bob Tonyan was just starting to roll too.
I know.
Big Bob Tonyan has had an incredible growth as a Green Bay Packer. Once out of Indiana State, the Sycamore legend goes over to Green Bay, builds a bond with a MVP quarterback, starts becoming a target, and then gabagool. Gabagool. AJ.
That's exactly the proper way to use that. I think the other one that scared me, though, was the stop that.
Let's have a moment of silence, please, for Big Bob Tonyan's gabagool.
E? What is that?
Do you hate fucking sycamores, dude?
Jeez.
Where were they cooking that meth at?
All right. X Factor. That does stink, though, for Big Bob Tonyan. Like, terribly.
Yeah.
It's not good for the Packers either as a whole.
Yeah, definitely not.
That was a huge play, too, wasn't it, Ty?
Massive. If Big Dog's still making those one-handed catches, though, I think they might be okay.
Hey, first off, aren't you a little impressed by both defenses, Arizona and Green Bay's?
I think so. With no J.J. Watt, I didn't know what they were going to do. Turns out Chandler Jones still fucking really good at football. What was that cheap shot all about on Aaron? What was Phillips' cheap shot all about? Because normally, Aaron, OG, a lot of laughing, a lot of camaraderie. Against the Bears, it was a little bit different, I think.
Right.
There wasn't as much. But that was a blatant late hit, cheap shot, full body, then a teabag. Then a teabag by the guy, and then a meme that will live on in infamy forever. What was that all about, you think, AJ? I didn't know anybody felt that way towards Aaron. I thought everybody loved Aaron.
They do. I think, I don't know. In the heat of the battle, as they say, it's moving so fast. It is something you don't see. It doesn't happen to guys with, Aaron's resume usually a whole lot, but hey, it happens. I'm sure he's okay with it.
How do you feel about that guy doing that, trying to set the tone? Because this is something when I was, potentially going to be kicker and punter for a team in the NFL this is before the draft.
Oh.
Nobody's ever done that. Mm-hmm. Nobody's ever had success doing that. It's too many reps on your leg. Plus, if you get hurt in the middle of a game, you're out 2 positions. You're completely fucked. And my response was, well, if a quarterback gets hurt, most teams are fucked anyways, right? I mean, that is just kind of how this goes. Now, granted, much different level of importance. Without a kicker and punter, you can replace me next week or whatever, but in the middle of a game, if you lose all ability to kick a ball, you're probably going to be fucked just from a systematic standpoint. But in the NFL, if your team is a team that has Aaron Rodgers on it, and your team has 6 people out or whatever, 10 people out, whatever it is, and you take out Aaron, that team's much different. You would just hope within the confines of the game and the league, in the brotherhood, that nobody would want to really do that. That seemed like a blatant cheap shot.
Yeah.
Like legit, that was especially in 2021.
Right.
With who Aaron is, what the rules are, where the ref was standing. I don't even think threw a flag, by the way, because it was a touchdown. So who cares is what the ref's saying or whatever. That was obviously late. And Aaron, to his credit, he did bitch about the potential horse collar.
Yep.
But that was middle of the back. That was a hell of a grab. Awesome shot of him. And if he doesn't have that picture of his helmet up over his face, which people have made incredible captions for around the internet. And to Aaron's point, the internet is undefeated. Him falling and looking like this is an incredible gif, incredible meme, incredible moment. But he never asked for those penalties. He never says what's going on. I assume while he was laying on the ground right there, he thought to himself, well, what the fuck was that? He had to have AJ.
Of course, I'm sure he did, but he gets over it pretty quick. I think he probably understands. I don't know if he talked to him after the game or not. Do you think he came up and apologized? He said, hey, man, I got a little carried away?
I do not know. I would like to hear that on next Aaron Rodgers Tuesday, but he also landed on his arm.
Yeah.
And then whenever they showed LaFleur's high five, I was really checking, like, did Aaron put his entire arm up there? Hey, that son of a bitch is on a squat rack.
It was fine.
I mean, that dude's 300 pounds that landed full weight on him. He's 37 years old, dropping his shoulder on folks, by the way, lowering his head and trying to run people over at 37, and also landing on his shoulder in a very similar tackle that happens and people blow out their shit. I mean, this happens on a very regular basis. What is this durable hippie Aaron 37-year-old MVP on, AJ? This dude is superhuman. Is it just the powerlift squats that he's doing out there, AJ?
It must be. It's that with the combination. It seems like he has the right yin and yang, doesn't he? The powerlift squats mixed with all these books in the book club that he reads and absorbs into his brain and tries to kind of manifest into his body.
Ram Das. Ram Das Shish. Ram Das Shish. That's what he's got going on. Yeah, plus the squatting, plus all the waters. He's jumping off of waterfalls in the offseason. That's building up the grit of the salt water going up his nose and maybe building calluses around his labrum and everything like that. But that game was, if I'm a Packers fan, I'm very pumped about how they adapted to the game, AJ. They adapted him and LaFleur, Aaron and LaFleur's patience and game plan, knowing it's going to be very boring to watch probably. This is not going to be a lot of fun. Corey Bojorquez, Bojo controlling field position. I mean, it was a great game for the Packers, AJ.
Well, don't you think the most impressive, not the most impressive, but what really helped him was the running attack with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon? Like, we felt like every time A.J. Dillon touched the ball, that dude was falling forward for at least 5 or 6, and he was punishing guys. Like, I give Arizona's defense credit. I know they gave up 150 rushing between the two, but those guys can fly. Those guys come up, they hit, and they can absolutely fly, I feel like.
Boom. A.J. Dillon started getting hot sauce, as in applesauce, which you will never see him without.
That's right.
The sauce, A.J. Dillon started heating up. Aaron Jones started heating up. Yeah. And to your point, A.J. Dillon is quite a stallion to tackle, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Quite a stallion.
I mean, so Connor, or that's a true clip, right, of Connor pushing him out of bounds?
Not pushing.
You pushed.
There's a message-sending hit, AJ. Please. Show some respect.
But you have just bowed out gracefully, completely, and not gracefully. You bowed out disgracefully and respectfully, I guess, out of the Oklahoma drill against A.J. Dillon. And I think at this point, Kenny Powers, probably the right move.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's the right move. I mean, there was a time there where I believe he thought that we were going to do it without pads. I mean, he would be in jail right now if we did an Oklahoma drill without pads, because I would be 6 feet under the ground after concaving my chest in.
Somebody needs to tell Coach JB we ain't calling him.
Oh, yeah, shit. He's not going to be happy.
I'm not happy about it either.
Yeah, agreed.
Slapdick technology.
Let's get to a break.
It's horseshit.
AJ, let's get to a break. AJ.
I mean,
AJ.
Hey, did you do your voiceover the other day?
This is your brain. You hear me?
That's good.
We need it to be Gabagool. We need it to be bigger, okay? We need you to be better on the microphone. Today, more than ever, we need the best gabagool brain from AJ Hawk that we have ever heard in our entire life, AJ.
I mean, talk about a pump-up speech. Thank you very much. I will make sure after the break I bring it.
This is you right now, AJ. Okay? You see that? No arms, no legs, no torso, no soul.
No soul?
I don't think so. There's no soul.
No way.
Flew out of your torn off arms.
Oh my God, I got water dripping in my ear.
No.
From what?
Well, I drank water earlier and it kind of got into the mask, so now the entire thing is kind of moist.
Yeah.
There might be a fungus growing. This is great.
It's a problem with old age, you know?
You have to wear that tonight.
I don't know if they're going to be cool with it. I don't know if they're going to let that fly. I don't know if they're going to be cool with it. I don't know if my nose can handle it. I might have to cut this nose off.
Yeah, just use your nose.
Yeah, my nose.
Well, you can't cut the nose off to save the face.
Oh.
What does that mean exactly, Diggs?
Exactly what I said.
That's right.
That's when you were out and you got frostbite on your nose. Don't just cut off the nose of your frostbite to save the face. It's not going to work.
Gabagool, dude. We're back in 4 minutes. Can't thank you enough for watching and listening. We'll hit some phone calls on the 5-hour NG phone line. 1-833-4-McAfee. Hope you're enjoying this Feel Good Friday. What's up, pal? I just saw a picture of you getting out of, I think, a 757 that was from Jim Irsay. What was that, and have you ever been in that plane before?
I thought it was like the team plane to fly all of the Indianapolis Colts. Literally, I mean, it's got the logo on it, Pat, and it was awesome. But look, that's just Jim. Pat, I had a wonderful 14 years there. It's obviously the team that I wanted to play for always. I understood the decision he had to make, and no hard feelings, and for him to send his plane to fly me and my son down here, it was a great gesture. A lot of room for me and Marshall. We were throwing the football. So, pretty cool experience. Pretty cool father-son weekend.
By the way, as he's moving from event to event right now, you are the best, dude. Where are you headed right now?
I'm going to the game. I got Lynch. I got Faneca. I got these guys in the background.
Boys, congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations, boys. All right, Peyton. Oh, hey, there he is. Marshall, I hope you enjoyed that plane, pal. Hey, Peyton, last thing here. You talking to Tom Brady, you becoming friends with him. It was interesting to watch. Oh, yeah, take the photo. Take the photo. All right, we will wrap this up.
Well, I'll tell you, Pat, I don't think anybody can do what Tom has done. Look, I know how hard it was for me to get on the same page with my receivers, learn a new system, learn new coaches. But I had a full off season. I was injured. I was rehabbing. The fact that Tom has done this in a COVID pandemic off season, no time to meet with his receivers. He met with his coaches illegally by breaking into Byron Leftwich's house. So besides that, it's been incredible what he's been able to accomplish, and he deserves all the credit. His leadership is what's put the Bucs in this game today, and I have great respect for him because I know how hard it is, but he deserves all the credit.
Hey, how did you know Red 18 was coming?
Pat, I mean, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you telling that story and just growing the legend. That was about the 18th time I tried it. I was 17 going into that. And, you know, when it doesn't hit, you just keep walking. And nobody ever really tells you about it. So when it hit, I was as surprised as you were. And the reaction from some of the good old folks there in the casino that night was pretty special.
Well, I appreciate you doing that. You made me and those folks in the casino a bunch of money. Congrats on the Hall of Fame nod. Thank you for spending time. Enjoy yourself at the game, Peyton.
Pat, thanks, pal. I appreciate you.
The Sheriff Hall of Famer, Peyton Manning.
is the Pat McAfee Show on Sirius XM Mad Dog Sports Radio. We thank you for taking the time to seek out this small regional show that streams internationally. Here's Pat and the boys.
Welcome back to that show. Yeah. It's Feel Good Friday, which is powered by Cereal One. Ooh. Yeah. Somebody should go grab one of those. Powered by Cereal One, the makers of an innovative pedal assist electric bicycle that make every ride an adventure. Cereal One combines the fun and freedom of a bicycle with the effortless joy of electric power to change the way you move.
They're sweet.
Love it.
They're very sweet.
Yeah. Fun to ride.
We have two of them here in the office and can confirm that the Cereal One e-bikes are the sleekest, smoothest, most innovative e-bicycle ever made. Each includes a carbon fiber belt drive.
Ooh, what?
That means no messy chain to deal with. Automatic electronic CVT transmission means no gears to shift. Mid-mounted motor makes 66 foot-pounds of torque to climb any hill. Integrated lights and internally routed wires make for unbeatable style. You can purchase online right now at Cereal1.com. Use code PAT for 10% off your purchase. That's SERIAL1.com. Promo code PAT for 10% off your purchase. Flexible financing options with no hidden fees also available.
Okay. What do they go, 28 miles an hour?
20, one of them goes 28, one goes 20. Hey, I was the old. Get what to do. Hey, Jay.
Yeah, hey, I need to talk to Bruce. I've been looking at getting one of those for like a year.
Well, let me turn it on here.
They're sweet, dude.
I need to get one. Bruce, email me.
Ooh. It's got the bell.
Right, this thing's got juice. It's like a Tesla, a golf cart. As soon as you press, it helps.
Go the other way now.
Huh?
Go back the other way now. I need to see the front end.
All right. Jesus.
Come on,
Too much
turn around.
power for how small a space we got here.
I didn't realize it's got brake lights on it.
Oh, yeah.
That is safe. You can ride it at night.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need a license. You don't need a license.
Have someone open the door so you can zoom right out the door.
It's open.
I'm going right down there.
All right.
This is a mountain bike.
This will be good.
Huh?
Continue.
I'm right now on bunny mode. No. I'm on high powered mode on this Cereal One. And as soon as you, whoa! We're going!
Wow.
That's Cereal One, dude.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
That's a fucking Cereal One, bro. All terrain, dude. Thing's got electric power.
Moves.
Tell you what, I did take a seat right to the nut there.
Oh.
Come down on the backside.
Thought you were going right into the aggro crag for a second.
No. Hey. Do you have it? Do you have it? All right, this show, it's going to be a lot shorter than most shows on YouTube. He's wrapping up here. We can't thank I hope you have a glass somewhere, wherever you are. It's a little green tea in the middle of the day here.
You want cheers?
Fidel Gump's got a red Solo cup. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. Thank you all for spending your time with a bunch of bozos that are friends of mine. We come on these mics and we say dumb shit. Please excuse AJ Hawk's ridiculousness. Mm-hmm. When you have Halloween weekend, you got to celebrate, have a good time, and, fornicate. Yeah. And when you start walking around town asking for a trick or treat, we hope that you smile and remember, this life is tough to beat. When you watch the NFL, when you watch these college games, and you think to yourself, wow, these are lame, I want you to remember that we went insane when there was no games ever being played. So as we roll through this entire NFL schedule and pick against the spread, know that life is to be lived, because one day, we'll all be dead. Cheers. Have a great Feel Good Friday, huh?
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's good. Good one.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was going most of it, but we got there, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Red Solo cup for age.
Yeah, what's he doing? He's drinking whiskey. What?
Whiskey,
What do you got over there? A little scotch?
What?
Are you drunk all day, every day in your house, AJ?
What? I actually recently saw that Stone Cold clip again. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is awesome. But what are you drinking? Are you drunk every day? You're smoking cigars and drinking shots of whiskey out of red Solo cups every single day?
Damn.
No, I mean, I usually don't have anything in the red Solo cup. I just had to pour some water in there just for your toast.
Sure.
Bobby Carpenter Fridays.
Hey, here's you. Oh, don't. General Friday.
Diggs is on a tear.
Hey, here's to you, AJ. Appreciate you, dude. Really do. Every single day you spend time with us.
Boom. Cheers.
Thanks,
Cheers.
everybody watching.
I
Cheers.
can almost, here, hit it. I can almost hit you.
Yeah, come on.
Cheers.
Other side.
Other side.
Boom.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was cool. We did it.
We did it.
What's written on that cup?
I forgot we're picking games.
Booze.
Yeah, we're picking games. It's AJ's special sauce, and it's just a bunch of booze. We should do that right now. I was going to take some phone calls, but we should do that right now. And then we're probably going to bounce off of YouTube. The boys will finish off on Sirius. We can't thank everybody enough for spending time with us on this Feel Good Friday. I honestly, I was really looking forward to today when I woke up this morning.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And the fact that we fucking had a full system meltdown. I mean, if you could see what Foxy, you need to at least come.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
And
Can you at least
Zito, I
line
think
the
you
guys
have
up
to at
with it or
least come in
something?
here too.
Yeah.
And Dirty, you should get in here. I mean, Dirty's dressed up like fucking Russell Wilson. I mean, it is to a T here.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
I thought Ty was going to be Russell Wilson.
Look at Foxy. Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go, Steelers, here we go.
He's Brett Michaels.
Here we go.
Brett Michaels just came in the studio.
I mean, he looks like Bradley Cooper too at the same time.
Here we go.
He said you look like Bradley Cooper, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell me something, girl. He does look like a rock star.
Hey, is that a good? Did you actually see that, Pat? Is that good?
Yeah, it is a good movie. Hey, look, we got Dirty Dahn here. Dirty dressed up like Russell Wilson. Foxy's not at this camera, so we can't zoom out.
He's doing 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's running a 2 minute. He's running a quick 2 minute down here, breaking the huddle
with the tights.
I'm not telling you it's gonna be easy, but I'm telling you it's gonna be worth it. Let's run this play.
Clear eyes, full hearts. Ready? Attaboy, Dirty!
That's a good. Hey, that was good. I like his. He got all the shit.
Are you kidding me?
I can't hear AJ at all.
Hey, you look amazing. Dude. Happy little accident.
That's amazing. You look great.
Happy trees. Happy AJ.
Happy
Is
job.
that an all-in-one for Zito? Is that
That was
an all-in-one
amazing.
beer?
Hey, Zito.
Combo?
Everybody in the back. This mic's good. Great work, everybody.
Yeah, good work, boys.
Can't ever do this again. All right. Can't do it again. Whole show crashed.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Do it again.
This is
So, all the cameras. That's weird. It's not the internet. It's just the cameras went down.
Yeah, the system
Switching.
crashed. The switcher crashed. It's a it's a lot more, I guess.
It's a bunch of IP addresses got mixed up, and it has to restart the whole system.
Who did that though? There had to be somebody hack us or what?
Probably, I don't know.
This was the Germans. They
Yeah.
came into our YouTube comments the other day.
Ridiculous.
Might be X Factor too. We've been fucking ragging on him too much.
It could be
Could have been Siciliano.
Yeah, it could be a number.
Siciliano.
Could be a number of people.
Tom Cruise. Forgot
Our
about him.
firewall's pretty tall.
No.
It could be fucking Warren Sharp too for what Bud Light back there has been saying. What? All right, let's pick these games. We only got like 3 minutes, AJ. We got to
Hit firewall's pretty tall.
All right. It is. Let's get these games. AJ, let's remember that. Yeah. Let's remember that the last few weeks I have beaten you, AJ. And that is not a testament of your football knowledge. It is just the fact that trying to pick games against the spread is incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
The last few weeks, we've gone above 500, which I think a lot of people would be excited about. AJ was once 10-4 in this thing. Since then, he has not been that high, but he's still been above 500. We shall roll with this thing. AJ, can you still hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm 1-0 already going into this weekend.
Me too. We both picked the Packers. We said Aaron with 6.5 points going to be hard to bet against. You might as well have told us we picked the Packers. We're 1-0, and this is the week we clean sweep it, AJ. This is the week we go. Dolphins, Bills in Buffalo. Bills favored by 14.
I got to take the Bills here.
Me too. Too much shit going on down there in Miami.
Yeah.
Panthers, Falcons. Panthers getting 3, going to Atlanta after getting absolutely decimated by the New York Football Giants somehow.
This one is very difficult for me to choose. I'm taking the Falcons. I've taken them a lot, and they haven't covered, but I'll take them here.
I like the Falcons as well. Kyle Pitts is becoming a grown-ass man in front of us, and the Panthers might be dead. Darnold might be Dead. We will find out. Eagles, Lions. Lions only getting 3.5 at home. That was rude.
That was rude. Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to take the Eagles at what? -3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the Eagles. They're going to go into Detroit. Unfortunately, I can't give the Lions their first win this week.
Give me the Lions. This is the Doofus Coach Bowl.
Yeah.
This is people have painted both of these coaches as doofuses. I do not agree with that. I think they're both absolute studs. Give me the Lions 3.5. Titans, Colts 2.5. Colts favored by 2.5 at home.
I like the Titans here.
All right, give me the Colts. Rams, Texans. Rams favored by 14.5. Going into Houston to play Dougie.
Rams -14.5.
How much is it?
15.5.
Yeah, Rams 15.5. I don't think. Bengals, Jets 10.5.
Jeez, Bengals here. Who's the quarterback for the Jets?
Mike White.
Bengals. Okay. Steelers, Browns. Browns favored by 3.5. Baker is playing, but for how long?
I like the Steelers here.
All right, give me the Browns. 49ers, Bears. 49ers -3.5.
49ers.
Give me the Niners. No. Give me the Bears.
Oh, wow.
Give me the Bears. No, the Bears stink.
No.
Give me the Niners. Jaguars, Seahawks 3.5. Seahawks favored.
I'm taking Jag. It's going to go into Seattle and get it done.
Awesome. I'm picking Seattle. Patriots, Chargers. Chargers favored by 4 at home.
I like the Chargers.
All right, give me. Hey, serious. We're sorry, dude. Chris Mad Dog. We're sorry, bro. I didn't even.
We're sorry, bro.
We are so legit. This is tough for them. We've done a couple good days for them, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I
heard a quarterback say, I throw a pick, I feel bad. I throw a touchdown, I feel like I made up for it. We throw a pick today. We'll throw a touchdown for them at some point.
Yeah.
All right. Patriots, Chargers, did you pick?
Yeah, I took Chargers.
Prick.
Give it a Patriots.
Yeah!
+4, not to win. Washington, +3.5. Broncos favored by 3.5 at home.
Man. All right, Broncos -3.5.
Oh, wow.
I think Judy's back, if that makes a difference to anybody.
He is.
Who's throwing it?
Yeah, good question.
Teddy? How's his quad? How's his foot?
Jake the
How's his
Snake Plumber's
calf?
coming back.
How's his family?
How's his family? How is his family? All right, I'm going with the shit.
Oh, man, how are you knocking things over? It's crazy.
Shut up.
Well, mostly because I can't see anything. I can't believe I kicked any field goals in this thing.
Why?
That's impressive.
Can't see anything down because it just goes up, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know that until we were out there in front of
Looking down.
70,000 people.
You made field goals in that.
Oh, shit. I mean, this is a blind.
Did someone make that mask for you?
Yeah, I think the Colts had it done for me, and it's very nice. It's a great gift. Anyways, let's get back to the fucking... Who'd you pick, Washington?
Broncos.
Broncos.
Give me the Broncos as well. Bucks, Saints? Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks.
4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5.
What?
I'm joking. I do think the Bucks are going to win pretty mightily, though. Cowboys, Vikings, 2.5.
It's up to 3.
3 now. Cowboys.
Did you pick?
Cowboys +3, right?
Cowboys +3. No.
Correct.
Okay, it was -2.5. Started here. It has moved so far to +3.
Yeah, Cowboys
because
are
Dak
+3.
Prescott's not going to be playing. Cowboys getting points going into Minnesota. Expectation that Dak is not playing.
Yep, I still like the Cowboys here to win and cover and get some nice turnovers on defense and win this game.
All right, I took the Vikings at -2.5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I mean. I don't know what it is right now, but I took it 2.5. That's the show.
It's 3. You said it's they're -3.5, aren't they?
Just 3.
Okay.
All right.
But Pat got him at 2.5.
Yeah, I got him at 2.5 though earlier, a little earlier.
Then I got them at +4.5, right?
Well, it's never there.
It's not at 4.5.
Nice try.
Idiot.
Never there.
What? So do old guys wear double watches too?
Well, that is the least Italian thing I have done. Is Diggs told me there is no self-respecting Italian man that would wear 2 watches, and I said, "How about a Irish, Scottish, German Italian man?"
One of the clocks is set to Italian time.
Huh?
One of the clocks is set to the time in Italy.
This one's Gabagool. This one's United States.
Boom.
Right.
You see that? Boom.
Or put 'em-
Eastern
put 'em
time.
both on the same-
American
the same
Standard
wrist.
Time. What's it like in Sicily? Let me check it out over here on the right side.
So you can know when to call your Nona.
Exactly. How's your family? All right, that's the show, AJ. Have a good weekend, dude.
Did we pick all the games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's SmackDown tonight?
You ride with me, $10. I clean sweep this thing, which, I mean, it's destined to happen at some point, especially with how these same game parlays have been hitting.
Yeah.
$42,000.
Wow.
$10, $42,000.
Damn.
Is that good? I don't know. Fucking handing out gabagool around here. AJ, anything to say to the people before they have the greatest weekend of their entire life on YouTube? As Sirius will continue with the boys. Can't wait to hear what that hour's like. I'll listen. AJ, anything to say to the YouTube guys?
We got.
Oh no, I'm good to go. I think you act like today was a disaster. I think this thing you shined brightest today in the face of adversity, so you should be proud.
Thank you. And I was very lucky that you joined me. I am the most insufferable human. I could not fathom what it would be like to have one camera on one human for this long and watch it at home like people did. I am very thankful for that. You know, it actually feels pretty good to have a little mask on. I might go do a little jog around Indianapolis saying, hey, how's your family? I might do that entire thing, but we can't thank you enough for rocking alongside of us. Please use the hashtag PMS Halloween on Twitter. If you tweet that, you'll automatically be entered in to win one of the 4 $5,000 giveaways we're doing today. And we hope that you use those $5,000 to buy yourself some candy for you and the family, a la trick or treat, where the house that you knocked on the door.
That's right.
I appreciate your effort, Coach Sirianni.
Hey, thank you.
Boy, Coach.
I appreciate you, Kenny Pires.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Rex Wheeler.
Appreciate you.
Hey, I haven't seen Diggs yet. Can Diggs at least get on camera?
Yeah, it is. Diggs didn't get up earlier, too. It was almost uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, nice move.
Oh yes.
He looks fucking good. Look at these boots, too, huh? These boots?
Cole Hauser would be proud.
These shoes?
Damn shit, fucking chicken.
Tony.
Hey, Diggs. I know he can't hear me, right? He doesn't have headphones on. He looks like Rip. He really does. Where'd you get the jacket?
Really, you really do.
Thank you. Does he know the show?
Yeah.
Thank you, AJ.
You got another show you got to run in 10 seconds.
Normally it's
Hey, thank
tighter
you, dude.
pants, but
I can't wait for your Halloween party. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. We're only live on Sirius starting now. Cheers.
The Pat McAfee